Hey guys, welcome to another teaser, another week. God, I feel like this week just went by really fast. And it's almost June now, almost halfway through the year. So in 6 months' time, it's 2026. It's crazy. Anyway, so this teaser will be from the 2nd of June to the 6th of June. So let's get started. Let's see what we have. On Monday, Alfred uses pegs to score some cheap points. I wonder what points these are, but I'm guessing it's something to do with Evelyn. Or what's the other guy's name? Or Mr. something, the one in the Department of Education. Okay, moving on. Thomas shows no remorse for what he did to Mapiti. And what exactly did he do? Unless he did something post everything else, but I don't think he has done anything to Mapiti. They were doing something together. But yeah, let's see. Dr. Blue let Lehasa in on her thoughts. This is one other storyline, I think. It doesn't make sense, but I get it from what they're trying to do, because to keep Lehasa's character on screen, they needed to do something in prison. And obviously hence the other characters being introduced. But with that, the problem is they didn't have an actual storyline that they would be making, and that's the problem, because everything with this storyline, it seems rehearsed, which it doesn't quite land how they're probably hoping or hoped it will land. On Tuesday, Pretty is on the right track with work choices while second guessing some personal choices. I'm guessing something to do with Nkosi. And Nkosi at first he started with Kwezi and now he's moving on to Pretty. Looks like he's really after Lehasa. Whether he's aware of that, or whether that's what he's intentionally doing, or he just finds himself in that mix. But either way, it looks like he is really after Lehasa's things. Mapiti is left utterly shocked by Tibo's revelation. I wonder what revelation. I think with this one, I would really like for me to have more on this. I would like to see how it plays out for a little bit, and I can have some opinion on that, because my guess is Tibo's, given the conversation he was having with Lieto, I don't think a divorce is the option. And like I said before, because Mapiti is the primary caregiver to the kids, the house goes to her by default, regardless of who did what. That's just what it is. And Tibo's, as a guy, you always have the most to lose regardless, right? And yes, when was it? Some episode during the week, I saw Lieto, Tibo's having a conversation, and Lieto was asking him about the prenup, and I'm like, those people that only when you find yourself in a sticky situation, then they start asking the questions that they should have asked initially when you told them that, hey, I'm thinking of doing this, I'm thinking of moving a certain way. But now, because you find yourself in that sticky situation, they start bringing up those questions that should have came up in the first place. So I don't like people like that. It's like, why not just keep quiet then? And but anyway, so Wednesday, Make fears Tibo's decision about his marriage may be a mistake. I'm guessing staying and not divorcing. For Tibo's, for him to stay in the marriage, it's in his best interest if he doesn't want to suffer that financial blow, which I'm guessing, but he's still young, he will recover. I mean, at the end of the day, like marriage, when you decide to get married, you do that because you're happy at that moment in time, and you can never really know or predict the outcome. You can never say for sure that your marriage will work out or it won't work out. That is just something that happens along the lines, and you need to adapt as it happens. So I think Thibaut's yeah, I don't think he will divorce. I don't think he will divorce. He's a guy, he has a lot to lose. But again, that's not the reason to stay in a marriage, especially if you're not happy. So I guess the question is he happy though? I mean, what's her name? Mapiti raised some valid questions, and like I said before, that Tibos was the one who actually pushed her in that situation, in that environment that she found herself in. And that to me sounds like some issues that they can work through as a couple. Whether they will work through them together and still remain together remains to be seen. Lehasa plots his revenge against those responsible for his hospitalization. Yeah, that storyline, I just can't wait for that to be over, so I'm not gonna say much on it. Thursday, Mapit is willing to do whatever it takes to save her marriage. Oh, okay. Well, sounds like she's singing a different tune, because I thought she was determined to move or continue with Thomas, but it doesn't look like that will be the case. Celia's aunt drops a bombshell on Alfred. Celia, maybe she will make a comeback. I wonder what bombshell that is, unless she wants to come back or take the kids, or she wants divorce. Anything is possible there. There's a bit of a variety, I think, of stories that they can create, storylines that they can create around Celia's comeback. It will be interesting to see. The Hassa aims to get rid of his enemies without resorting to violence, but Greg disagrees. Who's Greg? Is it that Madala who's always talking to him in the cell? But yeah, I don't have much on that. Alfred is determined to confront Celia, but a shocking revelation leaves him devastated. Looks like there's a lot of okay, not a lot. Looks like there will be some revelations coming through next week. I wonder what this is, but I'm guessing either she wants the kids or she's coming back or something. It would be nice to have her back, although I think it would be a different person because of what is that? Yeah, a while back, the Celia that we know, don't even know her real name. She left, so they brought in some new Celia. So it will be interesting to see. Bra Sykes puts Pavarotti to the ultimate test. Okay, moving on. Mapiti confronts the harsh reality of her downfall. Man, sometimes it's really there. Sometimes just one mistake and you lose everything. It might not be like a relationship that you lose with people, but like literally you lose everything: your career, your marriage, your what's the other thing? Pretty much your life. You lose everything because of just one silly mistake. Now, what she did, of course, is understandable by any means. It's understandable, but at the end of the day, you still have to remember that she had a choice. She had a choice to either keep trying to work through these issues that she had with divorce, or find someone else to compensate for that. And she chose the latter. So she made the bed, she has to lie in it now. But it is what it is. At the end of the day, it is what it is. Things happen, life happens. You fall, you get up, and you just keep going, and hopefully you learn from those mistakes and do better next time for yourself and do better for the people around you. You know, especially when you have kids. I mean, that's different. It's a different kind of responsibility to think about it. Now it's like, well, what would your kids think about you? Now, do you even care what they think about you? You know, stuff like that. Kids, as they grow and they are young, you are dealing with when kids are very young, it's whatever happens during that time while they are young, it's going to shape them to the person that they become later on. And this is why always in therapy they say, well, how was your child, tell me about your childhood. It's exactly that. It's exactly that. During this time, those young kids, they are very um it's easy for them to be molded into something that either will be good for them or will be bad for them. So anyway, yeah, so that was it for this for next week. I can't really say that there's anything interesting that I've read or saw on this teaser or something that I'm looking forward to. I just want to see how it unfolds, how Mapiti and DJ Thomas thing, T-Boss, how it all unfolds, and hopefully I can have a bit of some opinions on that. But for now, until next week, I'm Young. I'm out.